Braylon Edwards, I'm going to give you 3 Pistons drafted in 2020 and tell you that one of them is about to get paid $64 million. Killian Hayes is 7, Sadiq Bey, or Jason Maxiell. I mean, Isaiah Stewart. Right. And one of those guys gets a 4-year contract, $64 million. Are you surprised that the Pistons do the right thing? I am shocked.
I would have saved you the trouble when I said there's only one that I would have paid that contract to.
Sadiq Bey.
And he no longer plays here. And he no longer plays here. This just goes back. Beef Stew making 4 years, $64 million. Now, what I will say about this, I can appreciate the NBA Players Association. I can appreciate them for negotiating on behalf of the players for the collective bargaining agreement so that their players are paid, so that their players have money, so their players never have to go broke, so their players are always good. Now, I can't appreciate that. But with that being said, Beef Stew just hasn't shown me anything that warrants being worth 4 years, $64 million. Now, is it a loyalty thing? Is it this what we feel like we should do to show players this is what our organization is? This is how we're cut. We take care of our own. Well, in taking care of our own, maybe your own should take care of you. I didn't see anything about Beef Stew last year, anything last year that made me think that he was going to be a viable asset to this team moving forward. I just haven't. Now, he works hard. He definitely works hard. He's in the community. I get all of that. But it's a results-based business.
Didn't he chase LeBron around a couple years ago?
He did him.
All right, then he deserves the contract.
Here you go. You know what's interesting about that? LeBron James owns this NBA. The fact of the matter is LeBron James owns the NBA. He learned from Jordan's mistakes and saw where Jordan could have owned the NBA, chose not to, and he did. Do you know who Beef Stew? Do you know whose agent is? It's Rock everybody Nation. Else Asian in the NBA now.
Rich Paul?
It's Rock Nation. Rock Nation got the model and gave it to LeBron. LeBron James has Clutch Sports with Rich Paul. Between the two of them, they represent everybody in the NBA. LeBron's about to be the first one to get his own team. Well, second one. But it'll be worth much more money. He owns the team. But just going back to Beef Stew, I don't see it. And I think this is a situation where you got a new coach. You're trying to go in a new direction. Like paying Beef Stew. Just like with you with uniforms, it reminds me of going in the same direction. Mm-hmm. I haven't seen anything that says he's worth this 4 years, $64 million, and you got a new coach. You're trying to win some games. I don't know if I would have paid him.